Hey y'all, so I thought I would get on here and share to you guys the dream that I just saw. I honestly feel crazy, first of all, coming on here and sharing the dream with you, but I'm at this point where I literally do not care because I know God has something so much more important to say through me than I could say by myself. So I've been getting dreams since I was little, and they've always been very intense dreams that I believe are from God. And this is my third end times dream, and I feel like it would be a disservice at this point to me, myself, to you, to God, to not share. So I specifically felt this all happening in America, so I do feel like this is definitely a fair warning that things are going to change, and they're going to change quickly. We don't have much time at all. If you have not repented and gotten right with God, now would be the time. In this dream, I was driving home from what I think was a get-together with friends, and I took a wrong turn. I was trying to turn into like the right street, but I ended up turning too early. And so I tried to back out, and I don't know why I was backing out on the freeway, but I did. I backed out and I looked over and I see a car, and cars are coming straight at me. They're not stopping. You would think they would stop, but they were looking at something in the sky. So they were distracted. And I ended up getting T-boned. Again, I was trying to take the right turn. I was backing up. I was trying to take the right turn. And like, it's almost as if like everything was trying to take me down so that I wouldn't take that right turn. So anyways, I get T-boned and hit, and my car hits another car, and it's this huge freeway accident. Meanwhile, this is happening in the sky. A giant, what looked like a FedEx plane, it was a massive plane, is coming straight down at us, and it hits the ground and starts flipping and flipping right before my eyes, and it flips right over my car, and it's destroying everything in its path, literally. So I get out of the car accident, and I get out of everything, and like, it's super distracted around me. It's as if like sudden destruction came, and I was protected. I literally came out with no scratches. We're getting interviewed about this terrorist attack, and I was like, whoa, like, this is crazy. Like, I can't believe what I just saw, and more so, I can't believe that like I came out scratch free. So the dream changes, and I'm in like what looks to be like a tiny house. It almost looked like a safe house with my family and with a few other people, and it's very dim, and it's like we're lighting things with like candles and like any light or electricity we had. It did not seem like we had a lot of electricity. And outside were these, this is gonna sound so weird, but they were these mummies, like these tiny mummies riding around in these spherical objects, riding around the streets, like making announcements and monitoring everyone's homes. And every time they would pass by, I just remember getting really scared, like really fearful, like, dude, we're being monitored. And why I was getting scared was because then an announcement came on, and it was so loud, like the whole city could hear it. And it was saying, if you do not have the mark on your right wrist, on your forearm, if you do not have the mark, this is your final announcement. And if you do not have the mark, this is going to be your final hour. And I remember turning to my mom saying, Mom, we don't have the mark. Like, I don't have the mark. I'm not going to get it. I don't want to die. But at the same time, I knew that I was dying for Christ. I was dying for truth. And I was going to die because I didn't receive the mark of the beast, obviously. And like the words, your final hour has come. Your final hour is here. The final hour has come was so vivid, was so loud and audible, like the whole city heard it. So here's what I think the dream means. So after getting already, this is my third end time dream that I've got. And if you need to get right with God, this is the time to get right with God. If you're gonna try to take the right turn, it may not be so easy. Coming up soon here, if you want to take the right turn with God, you got to do it right now. Right now. There's literally no more time to waste. The hour is coming. That's what the dream said. The final hour is upon us. Like, it's not a joke, you guys. And if you are a child of God, you are gonna be protected. You guys, Jesus is coming, and he's coming real quick and real soon. Things are not gonna go back to the way they were ever again. We've stepped into a new time, not only spiritually, but in the physical world. You can see all around us, things are not going back to the way they were. I just want so badly to populate the kingdom of heaven. And guys, I don't know why God shows me these dreams. I don't feel qualified. I don't feel like a perfect person at all. But I know he shared them with me so that I could share them with you. And if this means anything at all to you guys, like, there's so many people like also seeing these things and dreaming these dreams. So I know that God is really trying to warn us. He's really trying to tell us, you know, come to me, run to me. My arms are open. My mercies are new every morning. What he did for you 2,000 years ago, what Jesus did for you, that was for you to be free. That's for you to walk in freedom. And dude, I felt so much fear in that dream, but it was almost combated with this confidence that I was in the right and I was making the right decision, especially not taking the mark. I was like, dude, I will lay my life down for this. And I had this thought run through my head, like, if I'm gonna die for this, I just want it to be quick and easy, like, seriously. But I just knew I wasn't gonna get it. God is calling you today. He's calling you to either, maybe you need to reverse, maybe you need to take the right turn with him. Maybe you need to get to know him while you still have time. But all right, guys, that's it. Praying for you. And if you haven't been right with the Lord, his mercies are new every morning. His grace is far deeper than we know. He's far kinder, far more gracious than we even know or give him credit for. So just run into his arms. They're already open for you. He's been waiting for you. And if you have yet to know the Lord, you still have a chance, and he's been waiting for you too. And all it takes is acknowledging that he is the one and only true Lord over your life, surrendering it all, literally, your desires. I talked to this guy yesterday. He said he had $4 million. And I said, okay, is that making you happy? He said, no, absolutely not. And I said, you will search for satisfaction and happiness in money, in girls, in relationships, in anything, and you won't find it. And that goes for every one of us, because we were created to only be satisfied by the Creator. Anyways, you guys, thank you for joining me.